what is in this box? Well, if you've been subscribed to me, you probably know when you see this. Undead Fushitsu. Now, yes, originally I was gonna let this sit for a little longer time, but right now I felt like doing this. Also, some of you guys freaked out when we were saying in the last video we made about it that, you know, it's probably dead, probably got a broken SATA connector, and some of you guys were like, no, it can't be dead. But yeah, it's undead, you know? It keeps coming back from the dead. It's already been like 2 to 3, if not even 4 times that we've done this. And yeah, if you've never seen it before, if that's the first video you see about it, well, there's not a whole lot to identify as a Fushitsu anymore. There is this plate, which was from the original laptop. There is its battery, which is probably dead. There is Chinese power adapter. And the hard drive bay. And now we come to the nitty-gritty. Yeah, I learned that word. This is it. This is the undead Fushitsu, guys. In all its glory. It started its normal life as a 2007 Fujitsu V5535 laptop. It lost its screen, lost its body, lost its hard drive, lost most of its RAM. And yeah, now it's just a spare motherboard, you would say. Or yeah, just a trash motherboard. But guys, this computer has been through so much that I thought, you know, I have to bring this back somehow. Now, it's a little challenge. It's gonna be a little experimental thing because, as you know, as I told you before, the SATA connector is broken. We found that out because it would just crash at random times, and you know, sometimes not even boot up at all. But the computer itself would just work fine. So we're really assuming that this thing was broken. Now, I came up with this amazing professional idea. You keep this thing going. We got a USB, 3 ports. One is going to be used with the hard drive, with the keyboard and mouse. And one is going to be used for the hard drive. Yeah, I've got here a USB, it's pretty much an external hard drive then. So if I can manage to make this boot its operating system, install its operating system on the external hard drive and boot it from USB every time, we can keep it alive. Now, I don't know if that's such a good, you know, idea, because it's only gonna work at USB 2 speed, which is never reaching, you know, the SATA speed. But yeah, it will still work. Now, I'm not sure if I can try that with Windows, since I have no idea if like Windows XP or something like that would install to an external hard drive. We'll definitely start with this. If it doesn't work, I will just continue using Ubuntu or something like that. So yeah, but first we will start assembling the Fushitsu, spelled with S-H-I-T. I can just pull all this chunk in there. This is what we're gonna need: hard drive, optical drive, USB. So we do it this way. Where's actually the power button? Right. Here's the power button, so you know I can reach it. Oh, and where does the USB actually go? I think here. This looks like it. I should have just kept it. So all the data transfer, everything is gonna go through this little piece, which is kind of cool if you think about it. At the same time, if you know a little bit about computers, you know that it's not that good after all. Well, let's turn it over. There we go, flip it. Now, the optical drive plugs in right here, which is upside down. Don't know if it can read that so well upside down, but it has to do. Because it's gonna be installing from CD. Now, the hard drive will be right here. That will be the hard disk. Of course, I still need to connect that as well. So, I like how like nothing is screwed in on this PC. It's like all just like Lego bricks put together. Just don't touch it. You know, never touch a running system. That's what is the object. If this is like the definition of never touch a running system. It's like if you touch it, it's gonna be broken. Whatever. I've bought here this second-hand power supply because the original one from Fujitsu would die on me. Now, it delivers enough power, and from this computer, if it's overvolts, like 1 or 2 volts, I really don't give a shit. Now let's connect that. Still need the VGA and the keyboard, and then we're good to go. So I'm just so curious if this thing still shows signs of life, you know, because it's just so fucked up. Oh yeah, Mac keyboard, because I'm really short on PC keyboards. I've got so much PCs but not PC keyboards. So connect that. Monitor's right there. And yeah. Oops, sorry guys. Let's get the view to the monitor there. 3 to 1. Hard drive just to turn on, you know. It's not essential right now. All I needed to do is post. And it looks like it. Yes! There we go. That's how you do it. Is there even a CD in there? My god. Wait. Bloody hell, there's a CD in there. Oh, iAdCOS. Oh, that's a piece of shit we try to install. Anyways, there you go. There's even a mass storage device, you know. Man, this computer's like, I'm back, bitches. Now, I'm looking right now for my Windows XP disk. We'll start off with trying Windows XP. If I can find it. There it is. That's how you do it, guys. Don't forget that. Ah. Where is this? I don't know if that's good for the drive or not. I don't really care. Hopefully I didn't rip that off right now because that sounded really bad. Okay. Let's try to boot from it. I don't think Windows XP can be installed to an external drive. I don't think that is possible. I think it's just too old and crappy and, you know, just too old. I think it doesn't have an option for that. So guys, it's a little time later, and yes, as predicted, Windows XP can install on an external volume. Now, if you have ever tried booting an existing Windows XP install from USB, boy, that's not a good idea. In 100% cases, it gets a blue screen or freezes or whatever. So, you know, booting up a Windows installation from USB doesn't quite work well until like Windows 8 or maybe 7, but yeah, Windows 8 I think works. So we're installing right now Ubuntu. Now, I'm not really want to get excited because it is so dead silent in the moment, and it's been that before too, but right now it just takes a little longer. Now, one thing to note though, Windows didn't see the external volume, but Ubuntu did. It just said, you know, go ahead, if you want to install it there. I was like, sure. and yeah, the problem is it's just on. You see that? That is ungood. Maybe the hard drive is broken, who knows? That hard drive has gotten me some problems. Well, I think this clunky old hard drive out of a laptop with, I think, 1,000 million hours of use, just a whole lot of use, has finally bit the dust. Bitten, yeah, I know. Whatever. Doesn't want to do anything. No problem. Man, did I really think everything went smooth. I've got here, this is hopefully a solution. 8 gig SD card plus card reader equals new hard drive. And yeah, I'm actually not too sad to see this go, because now I have a freaking one less power outlet used. So yeah, uses 2 power sources, you know, one for the laptop, one for the hard drive. But right now it is not doing anything, so just kill it. Well, change of plans again. We are now using a USB flash drive, just the old classical way. Well, why screw the card? Well, because I ended up not really having luck with this card reader. It just doesn't seem to be recognized in Ubuntu for some reason. Maybe that's the reason that it is also recognized as a USB drive, and then additional to that, the SD card. It just makes no sense. Maybe that was the problem. I don't care. I've got plenty of USB drives, so it's not a huge deal. But right now it's slow, but it's working. So it's constantly copying. Of course, the system will be not the fastest. I will probably install a little faster desktop environment like LXD or something like that. Well, if it works at least. And then we can call this Fushitsu back up and running. So guys, this Fushitsu is now officially booting off of the USB drive the Ubuntu has been installed to, which is great, I guess. Now the boot times aren't fascinating because, you know, it's a USB drive, but the system overall is hopefully not too slow to, you know, open up 1 or 2 little programs. Now, the Fushitsu is, I would say, back alive, sorta. I mean, it doesn't have an optical drive, it doesn't have a hard drive, it doesn't have a screen, it doesn't have speakers or microphone. It's just the bare motherboard with the essential components to be used in a computer. And yeah, that is all about the Fushitsu. Now, I don't know how long that thing will really keep working, but I'm kind of glad to see this back alive, because I mean, it's been a time. Now, a good thing about this USB version is that I can grab this USB and boot it up on any machine I want to, you know, for troubleshooting maybe. I mean, I have another USB somewhere with an older version of Ubuntu, even older. This is 11.10 for troubleshooting. I usually just boot up a, you know, live thing because it's easier and you know, to make. But you know, you get the idea. But it's not the point of the video. There it is, the Fushitsu, the undead. It's back, alive, working. There you go. That's the proof. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. I certainly did, because it was successful at least. And I will see you in the next video.